And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, they're excited to be back out on the floor for game number 1 of the season, and I don't think anyone has doubts that they want to send a strong message tonight and tip off the new season with a win. And another NBA season about to start. Shaq, we've talked about it. You can feel, I don't know, an air of excitement that's a little different than in years past.
There's a number of talented teams all wanting that ring. I've said this before, Kenny has said it many times, it could be one of the best seasons we've seen in a while, including what Golden State did last year and winning the ring.
That was an incredible run. But some teams that looked unstoppable last year will start to show some cracks in their armor. But the other teams that didn't look like much on paper last year, beginning this season, are now looking like they will surprise.
And that is it for now as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports Group.
Come on, fans! Let's get up and get pumped!
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing Milwaukee.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. A look at the 76ers starting group. Jabari Parker is out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Okafor, then it's Matthews, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. Parker with the steal. Smith with it. Feeds to Okafor. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Nicholson. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Nicholson's got the game going with his first points of the game for the 76ers. Here's Walker. Plays it up and banks it in.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And Simmons kicks to Monroe. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Monroe's got his first points of the night.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Okafor with a screen on Walker. Smith drives in. Okafor back to Smith. Okafor up top. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Smith dishes to Parker. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And here's Smith following the 3-pointer by Chris Middleton. Smith drives in, and it's Okafor missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thanks again, Doris. The 76ers trail by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Simmons kicks to Monroe. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Smith, the pass to Okafor. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Matthews. No good. Great D that time for Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 8. A 3 ball. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Philadelphia. Smith outside. Pass to Matthews. He kicks it to Nicholson. He feeds it to Smith. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Here's Okafor. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And a chance now to see the numbers for Jahlil Okafor. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 19 points per game last year. 9 rebounds and 2 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Sure, his teammates knew he was their best option, so that's why they just kept feeding him the rock.
That pushes it to double digits. Benson's got his first bucket of the night. The 76ers trail by 10.